It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Francis. Will be tackling at the 18. That's good coverage there. Now flanking the quarterback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. They've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Game makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the touchdown. Volunteers as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. You set it down to the offense, first and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Defense sets the formation. It's third down. Design quarterback run. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's that defense shifting again. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Goal line formation for the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's for the drive to start. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Gets the 1st and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do.
And here he goes. Crosses the touchdown. Hurricanes as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line in a hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback increasing up adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking deep down the left side. Pass hauled in near the 10. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Looking to throw again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The game makes it second and goal from the 9. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. It should be automatic. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Looking for his big tight end. That one's incomplete. An interesting 4th down call, but it doesn't work. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They'll try the option play here. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Who's going to take off here?
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Throws it deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Miami. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. It leads to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Balls will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Volunteers churn out another first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. to make a beautiful catch there.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fighting him off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half, working with a lead.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they're able to get him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Vols.
We've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. Found the lane, and so this drive is going to start with decent field position. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. The quarterback takes it in himself. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try here for the extra point. DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. And they trap him for a sack. So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick dart to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He makes the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. The quarterback will just sneak it now. No signal, but not much surge. I think they kept him out of the end zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one. Playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Getting set. Here's second down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He's 2 for 2 so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. Right kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting and invigorating as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.